Greetings, everyone. We are back with some more Ratchet and Clank. I was not sure I would have the time to stream today, considering my schedule. Or the schedule I typically have set up for Ratchet and Clank. Or not Ratchet and Clank, for streaming. But
Hi, Fixer! Looks busy.
What am I thinking of? Weird. No, that's not what I wanted. So I recently got a job at GameStop. And so there's going to be a lot more chances one sec. That should be good. Anyway, but so I started a seasonal job at GameStop.
What's Ratchet doing right now?
And so won't be able to stream as much until I'm done with that. I enjoyed it, but
This is an ocean.
Pretty cool, right? And just think, once we forge this thing and save the dimension, you'll have a whole universe to explore.
How are you not afraid of the future? With all of its unknowns.
I do get, well, you asked me on Savali if I wanted to find my family. For a long time, I did. I mean, I really did.
Anyway.
But the closer I got to
so I'm not
that,
I'm not going to be able to
they're not
stream
what I
like
expected.
daily
What
like
if I'm not
I originally
what
planned,
they expected?
which isn't as big a deal.
Anyways,
Just
I think we're
bringing
here.
it up. I do intend my next stream is I'm gonna start doing
Kadaro Station houses the Emperor's most secret research,
the
including the only Rubion forge strong enough to build the Dimensionator.
So it's our only shot. Good to know.
That's interesting. Anyway, but I won't immediately be able to
Our protein cube delivery has arrived.
No, that is the Lombax! Praise the Emperor!
The elevator is descending.
I won't be able to do
The
like
only way into the station.
Backup reporting in with overwhelming
complete
force.
daily streams, which isn't as big a deal. I mean, with how low viewer base I currently have, I'm pretty sure no one's really gonna notice or be as heartbroken about it. But
It is fighting back!
that just means it's probably gonna take me longer to finish a couple games. But I will be able to get to make the extra money I need to hopefully get a better system. Get better system for streaming. I mean, streaming straight from my PlayStation 5 is fine, but I would like to have nice,
Guess I'm not
halfway
getting in the
decent
front door with
laptop.
this lockdown.
Can we look around? There must be another way in.
I would like to get a nice, halfway decent laptop that I can use. So I can stream specifically. So I can stream not just this, not just these games, but also Switch games. Hopefully, more retro games and such. But
Level this bad gal up for access to more upgrades.
it's Mr. Okay. What am I using more of? I guess is the question.
Boost that bad boy.
I'll do the Tokyo,
Now that is gonna pack a punch.
because that'll be more helpful in my
That is
case.
Blazon, a common element for storing energy. I knew it! The Blazon must have absorbed the excess energy released by the dimensional chaos. We have shifted
Neat.
into another dimension.
An abandoned dimension from the looks of it.
But much like last session with Rivet, take that with me.
The elevator's here.
Much like last session with Rivet, we actually have another planet that takes place between two dimensions. Kind of surprised they don't do that as often in this game, like switching between two dimensions, considering that's kind of the gimmick of the it's kind of the gimmick of this game. There we go. Trying to remember how I got over here. Alright. Home run hitter. I don't remember that sheet. Turn it on.
Hello, waving hand.
Helps, Ratchet.
Hello!
My family either. Unless you count the Emperor. In which case,
New
you
viewer.
cannot do
That's
any
nice to
worse.
see.
Probably not, but
That's awesome. I choose the key mode also.
I just love the key
disappointed in me.
How?
for Ratchet,
You are a hero.
especially as a fan of
Bad
Kingdom
guys,
Hearts.
sure,
It's
but they
it's funny to
did
me
so many brilliant
because it looks exactly like
maybe.
I can't remember if I have any. Oh, I typically go with
I have a
Overcharge.
good life in my dimension, Kit, and I don't want
I
to.
forgot I had it. I forgot I had it set to I forgot I had it set to default.
Speaking of risk, if the Yarrow station exists in this dimension, think the Rubion Forge does too?
Look at all those energy drink cans. Although
With the state of everything
I'll
here,
switch to Ruby
who knows if
for a
it would
bit
work?
because I do like it.
Maybe our best.
I'm a fan of Kingdom Hearts and I picked the Rubes because of The Legend of Zelda.
Well, actually, I think the rubies, at least in here in Ratchet and Clank, are actually meant to be a reference more to Spyro, because Insomniac did do the first two Spyro games, and I know Activision owns the rights, and they did the remakes, not Insomniac, but
Is this your first playthrough?
this is not my first playthrough. This is actually I think this is my third playthrough, and if you're curious, I have actually finished the game every time. I have 100% of this game
Maybe?
every time I played it, and even
More of them.
I'm embarrassed for having a PlayStation 4, a PlayStation 3, and a PlayStation 5, and I can count on one hand the amount of platinum trophies I have. However, as a huge Ratchet and Clank fan, I am proud that one of those platinum trophies is for this game. Though, to be fair, getting the platinum in this Ratchet and Clank game is not hard, if you know what you're doing.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have eaten you.
That is easy for you to
I'm not done yet. I'm near the last mission.
Oh, it's
Door's locked.
it is good. And I actually recommend, like, don't worry about going after all the gold bolts or everything on your first go, but I do recommend at least going for the spy bots just to get the Rhino. Like, every Ratchet and Clank game, the Rhino is one of the best weapons you can get. Oh, thanks for a follow, by the way.
Just the place, but I lost my access arm in all of this water. Have to drain it, but how, Ratch? How?
Calm down. I'll handle it.
I love this guy. I do love this game.
pump controls somewhere high.
My favorite Ratchet and Clank game is actually...
In case you are interested, I know I am.
Pleasure to meet you, Junkbot.
Losing train of thought.
3, 4, and 5 with the Ratchet and Clank games. The only games in the series I don't have are the 3 mobile ones.
Technically, there's only 2 mobile ones. Because there's going mobile, and then there's the oh, I can't remember the name of the one they did before the Nexus. That's the one it is.
Some kind of key?
But before the Nexus, you're not missing much. Going mobile, if you can find an emulator for it, which shouldn't be too hard to do, if you can find an emulator for it, I actually do recommend trying going mobile. It's a legitimately good. Yeah.
He tries to kill you?
Clone Home. Clone Home never got an official release. It got canceled, and apparently, from what we know of Clone Home, it got canceled because the plot of that mobile game was too similar to Size Matters. You played Clone Home? Huh. But I know that one didn't get an official release, or at least not a full release. I'm trying to remember what game. Yeah, going mobile. Honestly, it is a good game, and it's one that I personally.
The big one.
Trying to think. I personally would love to see someone, because I've seen a lot of fan games for a lot of I've seen a lot of fan games for a lot of different series. Heck, I'm a Sonic fan, so I'm used to fan games actually being better than most games, and then at least in Ratchet and Clank's case, that doesn't happen. But I would love to see someone make like a modern PC version of going mobile. Mostly because it's a good take on it's a good take on how to do a Ratchet and Clank style game, but for a 2D platformer. which I'm surprised not as many series or not as many games tried to. I mean, and I know it's like Java phone game, but there are a few Java phone games that I think are, well, I wouldn't say good, but at least playable. And that's one of them.
I was a dumb kid when it came out and unknowingly bought it, not realizing it would have been charged to my mom's phone bill.
I get that. Shit, I actually don't remember where I need to go. But yeah, and I'm trying to remember what games I don't have and or haven't played. I know I'm missing 3. I'm going the wrong way. I know I'm missing 3 of the PlayStation 2 games. And those are the 2 spin-offs that were not made by Insomniac. So I'm missing Size Matters and Secret Agent Clank. And I'm missing Deadlocked. And out of the 3 of those games, I have tried at least... It came
out in 2005, I was about 10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I remember I actually recently got a... physical copy of, Okay, honestly, I have no idea where I'm going. Although I'm being stupid. You know, I said I played this game twice before.
Secret Agent Clank on PS2.
Yeah. And I know, I do know Size Matters and Secret Agent Clank were also PSP games. And I've heard people are saying like, oh, it's better, like, those games are better on PSP. I don't care.
I don't have both, not Deadlocked on PSP.
Well, I guess it is goodbye then. Thanks for all your help, Junkbot.
Yeah. But, Deadlock's honestly better than I expected it to be. I mean, I personally would love a Ratchet and Clank game that wasn't tied to the overarching story of Ratchet and Clank, that was just a multiplayer game like Deadlocked. The closest we got was Full Frontal Assault, which I know was polarizing for some fans. I liked Full Frontal Assault for its gameplay. Its story was not bad, but it was alright. Personally, I think if you're gonna
it's actually a funny story.
You're gonna play. I'm losing my train of thought.
Under lockdown. How did you and your steed get in here?
Crap, I honestly cannot think. Full Frontal Assault is good, but mostly for like its gameplay, and especially if you're playing with friends.
Because I am an interior decorator, first class. And the Emperor
I
wanted
love this joke so
redecoration
much.
to be a surprise for you and your team. But now, you ruined it.
I would never do that to the Emperor. Please come in and consider my memory banks deleted.
Nice save, Decorator Kit. What do we do now?
Conversing with the researchers could help decrease suspicion. Or we can head straight to the Forge's controls and make the Dimensionator.
Looks like the Forge's controls are right up on that platform.
But yeah, the only games I'm missing are those three, the 3 PS2 games, the 3 PS2 spin-offs, and then hilariously enough, the two PS3 spin-offs. So like all I'm missing are the spin-offs and Into the Nexus, but that's probably because Into the Nexus is one of the rare games in the series. I know it's cheaper.
You ran the forge with auxiliary power only?
It has gone down in price
Just
in
running
recent
a
years,
stress test. Let
but
me see. Yes, everything is breaking correctly.
everything is breaking correctly.
Get out of here before.
But yeah, it. So I'm only missing those 6. I know, and I want to get a physical copy of the movie game just to have a full collection. I do have a digital copy. I got it free last year when PlayStation had it for free.
I'm intuiting it. Security's everywhere. We gotta get out of here.
But
We'll figure something out.
I know a lot of people did not like the movie, which is fair. The movie itself is mediocre at best. That being said, I loved the movie. I mean, I've had a history of just enjoying movies other people think are bad. I willingly own a copy of the original '90s Super Mario Brothers movie.
How could you fall for such a stupid? They didn't even have licenses.
Yeah, that's your reason for not trusting us. The licenses. We could have left them.
A nice mug for myself.
Or something. Where am I going? Where's the spy bot? Said there was a spy bot in this area.
That won't be the last of them. We need to find a way to escape.
What if we use Blizon?
Good call. Monster Dimension sounds pretty good right about now. Oh, there's nothing in this room. Gotta keep moving.
I will come back. Because I know that spy boss could be somewhere, and I just don't remember.
Nice.
I say that. I think I last played this back in April, around the time I first got it. I remember some people thinking that we might, for like the 20th anniversary. Okay, yeah, I am going the right way. For the 20th anniversary, we could be getting like another anniversary collection. I wish we could get an anniversary collection,
Blizon, that's our way out.
but I know for a fact that like we probably won't. If we get another anniversary collection, we probably won't for another 5 years. For like the 25th anniversary, especially considering Insomniac Games is tied up doing. They're doing Spider-Man. They're doing Spider-Man. I think they're doing the. They're doing the Wolverine game that was announced, which definitely excited for that. All right, let's see.
What do we do now? That was the only ruby on Forge that could make the Dimensionator.
Ah, Rat! Can't see.
Junkbot! What would it take to get your Rubion Forge working again?
Well, there is a power issue, and with the power gone, some kind of nasty virus has infected the system. Nothing will work until it is cleared.
I think I have just the friend who can help. All yours, Glitch.
Time! Wait, this dimension has viruses too? This is a nuke pulse upgrade! They're flying now too? So what? They all get deleted the same way. What was the training again? If you delete a virus, you can absorb the power they stole and use it to power the nuke pulse.
Oh, that's how I do that. That's right. Let me do it. There we go. You know, I don't know personally. Come on, there we go. I don't know personally what I wish I had more of in this game. Either the glitch levels or the Clank repairing the dimensional anomalies. But it is weird that there's only 4 of each. Because you think,
The computer is starting to come back online, which means that firewall should be totally clear now.
personally, I would think, at the very least, they would have put a little more focus on Clank being able to enter the dimensional anomalies and fix them, considering that that's tied into the plot of the game, as opposed to going inside a computer and fighting computer viruses. I do love this gameplay because it's just fun for me, but it,
Cause I got the... It's a trap!
can't think of something. I do like this gameplay. It is a lot of fun, but ow. But I would have been fine. I would have been fine if they cut the glitch levels if we got more dimensional anomalies. Like, I'm not saying cut the glitch character. Well, technically. But I just think it would have been... It would have been better plot-wise if they focused a little more on the dimensional anomalies. Not as bad as how Into the Nexus did it. And Into the Nexus is a great game. I don't want to... Not intending on, like, on trashing that. It is a good game. It's just... I just wish Into the Nexus was a bit meatier. But I know they do that. Into the Nexus also has a similar problem where Into the Nexus had a similar problem where, like, all of the Clank sections are fairly... I don't want to say short, but they're, not really as grand. I guess. Is... Come on. Dang it. Okay, now that one was on me. There we go.
We'll see
I think that's got it.
soon.
There we go.
If your luck continues to hold.
I wish I remembered who did the voices of Glitch in the
The virus? So
Virus
we have to
Queen
stop
or
them
whatever.
before they evolve even more. But that's not a problem here. The Rubion Forge has a clean bill of health now, so you can take over, Ratchet.
I knew you could do it, Glitch. Thank you.
Great work, Ratchet. You are all clear to power up the forge.
How do we do that?
By finding the power source. Last I saw it was down the stairs and past the pressure door. But FYI, it is a skosh spooky down there.
Junk bot, you frightened me.
That's a lot of door.
This must be where they generate the forge's power. But there is nothing here. Is Junkbot messing with us?
I don't know, but if the power source really is missing, we could grab the one in the other dimension.
The one with an entire station looking for us?
Until we have a better solution. Now, let's find us some Blizon.
It is full of Slurpee on jelly? Juice must be hungry. But now is our chance to escape.
You know, for some reason, the dimension where the whole station's searching for us keeps looking better and better.
I believe.
What's that sound?
Just keep moving. Ratchet, I do not see Blizon anywhere. The only place left to look is through the next blast door. But it seems very locked.
What if we follow those cables above us? Maybe we can power down the locks.
I think you are right. This time.
Gently and
Huh. This lock's controlled by a bolt crank. Guess they didn't get around to upgrading this room.
He has not spotted us. Run!
no shit. Alright, just gonna get him to go over here.
There's no jelly canisters anywhere, but there are
Good.
rifts.
Ratchet, escape juice using the rifts.
We'll need to time it just right.
There we go. I'm actually kind of surprised by these sections because they do a really good job of building suspense and being genuinely terrifying.
How'd he get here so fast?
There are vents everywhere.
Ow. Well, I guess that worked to my benefit.
Error. Biohazard detected.
Huh?
Amoeboids! Not again! What is with the light?
He's right there!
That is somewhat...
Weapons don't even phase him!
Biohazard dissolved. Systems online.
Oh, that computer just turned on. Can we take a look? There is a research log. Let us watch.
Lock released. Blast door unlocked. Fine. See if I can. Resuming playback on station log.
Come here. Come here. Okay, look out past the thing. I just started playing around and look, you see it? How does it
drunk bot?
And I think he was talking about juice. Let's get out of here!
Figure the devil.
The door's not opening!
The window! Try the window!
What, the window he broke through? Okay, where was that? Alright, and I think we got the door open, so.
Alright, if I were Blizon, where would I be? Uh-oh.
Ratchet, are you okay?
Yeah. Luckily, my O2 filtrator still works. Hadn't tested it in years.
Ratchet, I have been thinking about what you said earlier about the Lombaxes and risking a good life. I had a good life on Savali. It was peaceful, quiet,
Oh,
even
wait,
joyful. So when you asked to become partners, I did not want to risk things either. But I am glad I did.
Thanks, Kit. That means a lot. But
there we go.
just not sure it's...
It is okay. Now I can be the one who believes in you.
A lot of really good story and character moments in this game. Especially if you are a longtime fan of the series. Considering if this was your first Ratchet and Clank game, I think you'd be fine. Because it does work as a good introduction to a lot of these characters. But on top of that, if you're a longtime fan, it works as a really good if you're a longtime fan, you got a lot of really good story moments and character growth. Like actually addressing stuff. I mentioned earlier my favorite game in the series is Crack in Time. But there's a lot of things I really wish Crack in Time did that it didn't. And one of the biggest things is... There we go. One of the biggest things I wish Crack in Time did is actually, for the most part, wrap up Ratchet's whole character development from the future saga. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't hit him. There we go.
You two want some new gear? I got a special discount at 100 fathoms.
Ms. Zircon? What are you doing here?
If Zircon Jr. wants to study existential economics at Bogon University, then by goodness, I will make sure we can afford it.
The hell is existential economics? What would that entail?
I do like the sight of that. Sorry, no open sales here.
Like, nothing against Zircon Jr. That's what he can do what he wants. I just, like, what does that entail?
There is an increased magnetic field here.
There's something else I was going to say, and now I can't remember what it was. Oh, right. I honestly would have liked if I would have been happy if Crack in Time actually wrapped up Ratchet's character arc from the Future Saga. I mean, if I'm remembering correctly, Future Saga was only meant to be 2 games, which was Tools of Destruction and Crack in Time. Due to like one big situation that behind the scenes they were essentially forced to make. Well, I don't want to say forced, although they kind of were. But Sony had Insomniac make another Ratchet and Clank game in between Crack in Time and or Tools of Destruction and Crack in Time, and that game became Quest for Booty, which, in my opinion, is such a nothing game. Like, you can skip it and not miss anything in the Ratchet and Clank series. Now, I don't think Quest for Booty is a terrible game. In fact, I actually like the story of Quest for Booty more than Tools of Destruction. Because Tools of Destruction's story just kind of goes nowhere. And it's intentionally left off in a cliffhanger because it's meant to be resolved in Crack in Time. The problem is
happy hiss or an angry hiss? He's helping us. Man, that's a relief.
The problem with Quest for Booty is more like, or not Quest for Booty. The problem I have with Tools of Destruction is it very intentionally leads off in a cliffhanger that's meant to be wrapped up. That's meant to be wrapped up in another game, and that other game ends up unintentionally being Quest for Booty. The downside is Quest for Booty also ends off in another cliffhanger, and not even a good one. All it really does is say, oh, you know how Clank was kidnapped at the end of Tools of Destruction? Yeah, now you just know who kidnapped him. Yay. And honestly, to be fair, I do think the Future Saga, gameplay-wise, is really fun. I just wish that the story was a bit,
Is that a happy hiss or an angry hiss?
I just wish the story was a bit better written. And to be fair, that's also coming from someone who liked,
We've got incoming juice! You can't even understand me?
who worked on the story of the Future Saga? I can't remember his name. If you want more details, I would actually recommend the Golden Bolt videos, or the Golden Bolt retrospectives on the entire Ratchet & Clank series, which is granted where most of my information on behind-the-scenes shit for the series comes from. But he goes into detail over every small individual thing that you could possibly think of, for the franchise. I mean, he also goes out of his way to interview to actually interview goes out of his way to actually interview developers who worked on the games at the time.
Would ya?
Does he want us to follow him? Teams eliminated. Power source jeopardized.
I guess we're following him.
The breeze on. He wants to come with us.
Any place is better than here, right? Maybe he can help us power the forge after all.
So, do I hit it from down? Okay.
Still with us, Juice?
Come on. The Rubion Forge is upstairs.
Come on, JC! It is me! Good old Jamie!
There was something I was saying, and I just I cannot for life remember what it was. It probably wasn't important. Or that important. So, something about the franchise, and I'm pretty sure if it doesn't come back to me, I'll rant about it later. Frankly, I'm happy that I have it, like, anyone listening to my rants. Like,
Schematics uploaded.
I try and have an extensive knowledge on gaming. I mean, to be fair, it's almost like I have nothing better to do with my life. So, I will do research on games and systems and such. Any information I can get, I'll take.
Woo! Yes, we did it, kid.
That's also why I'm not a big fan of Activision. Well, modern Activision, I should say.
Here's to new friends!
Looks like we just need to get back to our ship now.
I know.
Thanks, and will do. Junkie.
I'm trying to remember how to. I know how to get out of here.
We built the Dimensionator.
No way! Wait, we?
I knew you could do it. We have obtained the phase quartz as well.
Yeah, meet us at Zerky so we can build this thing.
Oh. How do I meet someone?
What are you talking about? You met me, and that went great.
I fell off the archives in front of you and screamed. A lot.
True. I don't know, just be friendly and open. And don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it. Okay.
Does this? Okay, yeah, it warps me here. And from here, I'll take this one. There's like a golden ball or something. Ah! Exactly what I was going for.
For some reason, all these emergency rafts don't make me feel much safer.
Oh, this is awkward. Yeah. Okay, note to self, use a better weapon. Or at least aim better. That's better. Just knew for a fact that it probably would have fallen off again. No,
All right.
Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh. Two parts of Starshield South of. Oh!
They say it takes tremendous pressure to create diamonds.
Yeah, about this one.
So what better place to set up an experimental forge than the crushing depths of Cordelion's boundless oceans? Kadaro Station is one of the Emperor's most secure facilities, using a classified energy source to power its Rubion forge, which can manipulate the strongest metals while crafting the most delicate circuitry. With a workshop like that, it is no wonder that this facility is the rumored birthplace of all the Emperor's battle mechs, armor, and espresso machines.
Sorry about that. Put in my mouth and I don't want that coming up on the screen. Why would you... Oh, fun. I want to know under what circumstances you would need delicate circuitry. Oh, Jesus, this hurt. I don't typically get hiccups. But the few times I do, it just like my body hates me. You know, as it does. Alright. Yeah, no, I do not know where I'm going from here. Why would you need, like, delicate circuitry or something? Or something of the sort for, ow. For, like, an espresso machine. I'm not gonna judge Emperor Nefarious for using the forge to forge the materials for an espresso machine. I'm just wondering why you would use delicate circuitry for an espresso machine. And to be fair, this is also coming from someone who knows nothing about this is coming from someone who knows nothing about circuitry or how to make an espresso machine or even circuitry that goes into it. So, for all I know, it could be a very delicate procedure. I just think it's funny that they're like that they're acting like it's such a big thing. Ow. You know, I think it'd be interesting if they gave you the option to use the magnet boots and the hover boots. I'm wondering if the reason you can't use, at the very least, the reason you can't use hover boots like underwater is they might not work underwater or something. But it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see them, to see you be able to use both. And most of the reason I would like to see Insomniac do that for the next Ratchet and Clank game is just, I like the Magnet boots and the speed they give you. Alright, and then... yeah, just ow. Pretty much straightforward from here. For anyone curious why I'm still... well, I'm still here and not just moving on to the next planet. I like to try and 100% my games. Shit. So I'm trying, like right now I'm just trying to get everything in this area. What is that? Can't I? Oh yeah, I can. Huh. I just feel stupid. Well, good first time. But, doesn't stop me from being embarrassed about it. Oh, wait, hang on. That is glass. How do I get past the glass? That way.
Hope you're enjoying the good life. And same to you, other juice.
And same to you, other juice. Alright, so I can't get in through there. Okay, so they're just gonna be wandering around. Got it. Ow. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to work my way back around. Nice. Oh wait, no, I remember. And then the next place I need to go is back to Xerxes after this. Chances are feel like there should be something here that I can... chances are gonna finish the session with Xerxes in the arena. Depending on how long it takes. I doubt the second round of arena challenges will take very long, but you never know. I mean, on the bright side, by the time I'm done meandering around, I'll have enough to get another weapon before I leave. Yay! I think I brought it up. I don't like meandering on screen if I can help it. Oh, that'll lead me back that way. Where I want to go is this way.
I do not require the interior decorator service.
Yeah, the fact they still list us as interior decorators is just... I mean, considering, like, they know that we aren't interior decorators, so unless they're saying it to mock us, very poor way of mocking me. I've had worse ways that people have tried to mock and bully me as kids. And I grew up being used to being bullied, but I still think the funniest thing that a kid said to hurt me was, "You'll never be a comedian." You'll never be a comedian, you're not funny, and it's like, okay, that wasn't ever my intention. Because I think at the time, and I still kind of want to do this, but at the time, what I wanted to do when I grew up was be a director. I want to make movies. Well, I say be a director. Be a director and make movies are technically two different things. Technically, it depends on how much creative control I would have. There we go. That's kind of what I meant to do. Where the hell am I? And now my goal is I want to tell stories, and especially stories that I think people will want to hear, and like whether that be movies, video games, that's where I need to go. Movies, video games, books. I just want to tell stories that people want to hear. But to this day, it is still funny to me that in a attempt to hurt my feelings, as a kid, I had, like, someone said that I would never be a comedian. It's like, dude, I don't care. I never wanted to be one. And to be fair, writing while trying to write stories, trying to write books. There are times where I sit and look at something I've written and think to myself, "Oh yeah, this is funny. I like this," and I know for a fact that it's probably something that only I would find funny. But sometimes that's what you go for. Right, should be... Actually, let me double check. Yeah, should be done here. Anything else I can do here? Oh, I can't even call the elevator, that's right. But it's just one of those things, like, you clearly, like, I know you want to hurt my feelings, but you need, if you're gonna hurt my feelings, you can at least do a better job at it. I guess the best way to put it is, for anyone who's seen anyone who's seen Monsters, Inc., who I'd assume, like, a lot of people have seen that movie, there's a line in it that always gets to me where, Randall's threatening Mike, and he's like, "Alright, listen here, you one-eyed cretin." And Mike just immediately fires back, "Okay, first of all, it's treating. If you're gonna threaten me, do it properly." Like, he knows he's being threatened. He knows that Randall will most likely kill him. But he's still willing to say, "Okay, honestly, if I'm gonna die, I'd rather die with someone who knows what they're doing as opposed to this guy." Well, this is funny. It's just funny, and like that's how that insult came off as. It's like, I know you're insulting me. You can do a better job at doing that. Anyway, back to Xerxes. I've rambled enough.
Hi, Ratchet. I'm Rivet. Nice to meet you.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just thinking about building the Dimensionator and saving the universes.
Are you nervous about meeting Ratchet?
What? Yeah, a little.
He is friendly, I promise. And once we build the Dimensionator, he will help us find Dr. Nefarious.
Right. Hold that thought.
Warmongers are ready for purchase. Oh, I love me a rocket launcher.
I can't afford it, but I will get that later. Can't afford that. I just noticed a joke there. That's pretty funny.
Nice mod, huh? I love kicking off a new upgrade chain.
That's good. Alright, anyway.
Guess our adventure's coming to an end, Bolts. You two and Dr. Nefarious will be back in your own dimension in no time.
Wow, Turkey's is really crowded these days.
I like this cutscene. It's sweet.
What's... hey.
Hey! Yes, hi! I have Clank.
Huh? Oh, pal.
I am fine, Ratchet. In fact, I am beginning to like my new look.
For the record, I found him like this.
Come on, I knew you wouldn't hurt Clank. Pretty sure you're me, after all.
Wait, what makes you so sure you're not me?
Well, I mean, come on,
You got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing. Oh, sorry. Rivet, this is...
Kit, I have been looking forward to meeting you.
Me too.
I love that, like, during the whole Ratchet and Rivet conversation,
I suppose it is time to fix this mess.
Kit just walks up to Clank and just his little antenna. It's like, it's such a silly little thing, but it cracks me up.
Do you want to,
It definitely makes for a very funny visual thing. It's unnecessary, but it's a cute visual thing. You know, this is something that I'm actually kind of curious about. Weapons are not allowed at Xerxes.
Dr. Nefarious.
So,
Does this dimension love me or what?
if
My problem.
you have these
Deliver them
warbots
some right to
whose
me.
arms are literally guns,
Clearly not enough.
can I try?
do they just detach their arms before going in, or...
What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Ow.
Ready, kid? Ready.
Another Lombax? Ah, good thing I don't lose in this dimension. You think you're so tough? Let's turn up the heat. I must Lombax's damage.
Ow.
And they are insufferable. Just fall already and let me enjoy my reign.
This is not looking good. I've got it covered. I'm totally fine. What did you do with the Emperor?
I never met the guy. Because I am.
Yep, definitely.
That's not a good excuse, Doctor.
What did you do
Dr.
with the
Nefarious.
I never met the guy. Because I am.
Yep, definitely buying that.
Ow. Ow. Yeah, you know... There's a dodge button. Brand new to this game, in fact. I should remember to use it. Well, I can also just... Ow.
That you or Ratchet or Clank.
Alright. And...
Whoever is on your
Ow.
back, take my newfound glory away from me.
Ow.
What did you do with the Emperor?
I never met the
Yeah, you know what? Next time, Clyde.
I am.
Yep, definitely buying that.
I will not let you or Ratchet or Clank or whoever that is on your back take my newfound glory away from me. Proud. How about a change of scenery?
Ooh, sargasso.
One isn't fair, so this one on my team.
Nice, Grunthor. Are we on Sargasso?
Yep, this is where I'm from. Funny story. Wait, maybe I should focus.
Now you're just chatting? Fine. pretend I'm not a threat. So you.
I'm sorry if I'm not really saying anything during this boss fight. It's kind of a I'd like to focus. In a lot of cases, these games are not super hard.
I, your Emperor, more brilliant and powerful than ever.
Ow. Yeah, you think you'd pull something like that out earlier? Not that it's super effective, just... You want to get rid of the people shooting you. Probably get your best weapons out. Well, no. I say that. It actually is within best interest. Like, save best weapons as a last resort. Ow.
That's it. I'm gonna send you into the heart of a supernova. What are these buttons labeled?
You went through a lot of trouble just for a taste of power, huh?
I can't wait to defeat you and Ratchet in front of this audience. My adoring fans. Enough of this insolence.
There we go. I was waiting for that level up. And done. That's not good.
Wow! What a battle! Are we done having fun? Come on! Give it up for Rivet!
Shit, I forgot the actor's name. Mr. Bean.
I wish I could have been here sooner. However, I am thrilled to announce that I finished neutralizing my enemies. With the exception of Captain Quantum and... Anyway, when I heard that the Rebel Lombax was battling me, I had to...
Come here, the universe, celebrate your defeat?
Who was celebrating? You mean them?
No!
Wait! I've been fighting rebels for years. Let me help you wipe them out.
I actually really like Emperor Nefarious in this game.
Strange fan wants to assist. Tantalizing. Why don't we make this interesting?
Especially,
A home game, perhaps?
Shit, I really do not remember the guy's name.
I have to get there first.
We're coming with you,
Ratchet, we
Robert
must find
Akin
Quantum.
Downs,
He is the
I
last
think.
rebel on that list.
Go to Ardolis and find Pierre. He'll take you to him.
Right. If we are going to face the Emperor, we should gather as many resources
Yeah, no,
as we
I'm
can.
gonna have to look this up because it's gonna bother
You're
me.
right. Maybe a good idea to hit the arena before we go.
Yeah, Robin Atkin Downs. I say Mr. Bean. He wasn't Mr. Bean. Well, he might have been Mr. Bean, and it's just been a while. I don't know. What has he done? Actually, you know what? He's done a lot. What specifically has he done? He was Travis Touchdown in Travis Touchdown in No More Heroes. Forgot about that. Well, let's see. Scrolling through. It's IMDb. Oh yeah, he was Kaz Miller in the Metal Gear series. It was Captain Slag in Crack in Time. You think I'd remember that? Yeah, no, he's been in quite a bit of things that I do recognize him from. No, I say I recognize him from, but clearly didn't. He was in Kingdom Hearts. So he's been in things. Man, it's been a while. Anyway, I've rambled enough. To the arena! This is one of my favorite challenges, mostly because Mangler can actually attack the enemies for you. I mean, it can hurt you. Yeah, no, I don't think you can actually damage the Mangler at all. I know her back gets destroyed. Although it's not, I mean, probably better that you can't. I mean, it's slow moving and has a guided, okay, this is where I'm moving next line, so. Maybe. Well, at least he's giving us the Zircon promise. Ow. Oh, that just felt good. That felt satisfying.
Call that a swing?
Oh shit. Ow. And that's how I know what we do. There we go. Completely unintentionally and wasn't even paying attention. Yeah. I can still hear them in the background. Hey, did I defeat him or not?
Let us celebrate a mutual adoration for explosions, chaos, and violence! Utilize your missiles now! Guys!
I am still good!
Ow. Ow. I guess one of the upsides of the arena in this game is if you don't have access to a weapon, you can still use it. I don't think I have access to the Warmonger currently. I don't think I have the Warmonger yet. Did he just fucking die? Ow. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think I have the Warmonger unlocked yet. If I do, I wasn't paying attention. But you can do the challenges without having the without having weapons available, and it will actually level. You can actually level up the weapon in the meantime, and once you get that weapon, it keeps all the levels that you got, which is nice. Like it's a nice touch. Oh, okay. Ow. 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 Oh, oh. Kit cheered me on from my back, I guess. I say I guess, like, I mean, kick it, it's on my back. Oh, geez, there's two. Oh, never mind. Someone shooting off fireworks? What the fuck was that? Ow. Jeez, no, fuck.
Wait. If we are going to face the Emperor, we should gather as many resources as we can. You're right.
Zircon unwinds with ASMR. Did you know that? Little Zircon's only trigger is the sound of frozen to monotonous aliens being obliterated with hammers. Freeze and smash!
Oh, of course it's out of ammo. Yeah. There we go. That was fun.
Things! Let us celebrate a mutual adoration for explosions, chaos, and violence!
Alright, let's try this one again. Ow. Ow. Alright, I'm wandering around the arena and hope I can find stuff. Nice. I do not like the looks of this.
Wait! If we are going to face the Emperor, we should gather as many
Let us celebrate our mutual memories. For explosions, chaos,
Oh.
violence. Utilize your missiles, Lombax. Utilize. That again.
Ow. Holy shit, they actually are dabbing. I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, the final boss in Full Frontal Assault does a fucking Gangnam style dance. Ow. Ow. Woo!
Another cool scar?
That's no fun.
Watch as little Zircon lowers the central bounty and in a mere 3 seconds.
Ow. Ow. I can lift this. Almost got him. Ow.
Did Zircon Jr. see that?
Ow. Shit, 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 shit. One right should do it. There we go! Oh wait, shit, I got it. Done and done. That was a pain in the fucking ass. I mean, you would think Rivet would use the, breathalyzer thing. Whatever his card. I know it has a name in the first game when it was introduced. Don't remember what it was, what it was called. I just know that it was a thing. What am I, see if I can... Ah. And I didn't think about it. Ah! Dang it.
Wait. If we are going to face the Emperor, we should gather as many...
Poisonous gas was supposed to kill all of these bugs! Exterminate their disgusting, overly complicated bodies!
A lot of bolts for this, though. Almost got it. 5 more. No, that was easy. 5 more enemies. 2 seconds later. Nice. One guy in the background. Yeah! Fucking. Alright. Yeah, one more challenge.
My thieves! For your amusement, the biomechanical father of the famed seeker heed of Sargasso. No! Cheer for this mad gas!
You heard him. Cheer for the Mad Dad. Ow. Wait, wrong. Ow. Oh, wait, that's not gonna do anything. Haha, nice. Crap. There we go. Ooh, we got 5 rare obtained for that too. Nice. Well, that's done. Alright. Got the chest piece for the Cloak Knox armor. Oh yeah, that looks nice. And then, what was the music pack too? If I can... Alright, shit, where's the exit? Alright.
Thanks for coming to Zerkie's. Grab your weapons. We're gonna need them.
Probably got that cargo last time I was there. No, wait. Wrong button. No. There we go. Let's just get a little close. I'm trying to see what the... Looks like someone just threw a glass there. Huh. Let's see. I don't remember what most of these weapons actually are. Well, those are like, those are the glove weapons.
Of course, the Emperor would come back just because he was on the news. Ugh. Not for the dimensions falling apart or...
The Emperor has always been a threat to our universe. We must get the Dimensionator away from him before we have no home left to save.
forgot this was out here.
Yes!
Nice! Got the spy buff. Now, let's see.
Floating in the debris of what used to be Scar Stew, thank you, Emperor Nefarious, Zerkie's is a family-run rest stop for galactic travelers who wish to remain off the grid. With refueling platforms and a full-service restaurant, this establishment caters to smugglers, pirates, resistance members, and anyone else wishing to try the best flirtberry pie this side of Santa Fe. Finally, the recent dimensional crisis has brought some unexpected changes to the establishment. But when your clientele is largely comprised of criminals and freedom fighters, having your dining room in another dimension is quite a perk.
Yeah? Yeah, I'd say so.
All of the other names on that hit list. It is not your fault that they were captured.
Make an entrance with the Bombardier! Guaranteed for an explosive good time!
Actually, get a warmonger,
You know you want
because
it.
I've already started leveling that up. And then,
You gonna love that upgrade! Enhancements incoming! Glad to be of service.
alright. But that's pretty much where I'm going to end this. This actually ended up being one of the... this ended up being one of the shorter streams. Granted, at this point, there's just not much for me to do right now. And I don't want to just start... with how much I have left, I don't want to just start... what are the next places? I know I have to go back to Sargasso. But, there's Sargasso, and then there's the, pirate base on Ardelos. Is that Ardelos? Yeah, Ardelos. But I'll do those next time. As for now, yeah, I am gonna sign off. It was but it's fun. I've always enjoyed this game, and Ratchet and Clank games in general. I'm hoping eventually I can get the stuff, actually play the original games whenever I get a chance, because I do love them. But all that being said, I will see you guys next time. Bye.